Welcome to Doing Time with Joe. I'm your host, Joe Baker, back again with another episode for y'all. I got something special for y'all today. As everybody knows that listens to my shows, I always want to be educational and entertaining. What I want to do today is going to be a total removal from what I normally do. I normally do interviews, or I talk about a certain topic, or I share some of my experiences. But today, I'm going to be doing prank calls. You heard me right. I'm going to be doing a prank call. And the whole point of the call is to entertain, but to educate. A lot of times, well, it doesn't happen a lot, but there have been a few times in my 34 years of incarceration that some guys have been released from prison and they were not supposed to be. And what I mean by that is that the paperwork got messed up, whatever the case may be, right? But we have a situation like that today. I'm going to be calling this guy, pretending to be his parole officer, letting him know that he has to report back to prison. He has no idea that it's going to be a prank call, but this is what we're going to do. So I want y'all to sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And if you have any questions about anything like this, hit me up, you know what I'm saying, at doingtimewithjoet@gmail.com, or you can leave me a message on my podcast, or go to my YouTube page. And make sure if you go to my YouTube page, you subscribe to the show. Now, just sit back and relax. I'm going to go ahead and call this brother. His name is Rico. I'm going to go ahead and call him and let him know the bad news. He's just been released from prison. He's been out maybe a couple of days, just long enough to get settled in. But we're getting ready to call him now. Go ahead and call him.
Hello.
Hello, Rico? Yes, may I speak to Rico Turner?
May I ask who's speaking?
Speaking? Oh, okay. How you doing today? My name is Joe. I'm a parole officer in Nashville, Tennessee. I just wanted to touch bases with you about something that's going on right now. How you doing today, first of all?
No, I'm doing all right.
You enjoying your freedom?
Yeah, I can't complain. How you doing?
I'm okay. It's not a good reason that I call you. I'm glad that you're free, but I need to inform you of something that has come to our attention. And I want you to take this in the right way. Don't panic. Things will work themselves out. But what I need to tell you is this. You were released early. Actually, you were released 18 months early. So what we're going to need you to do is report back. Are you still at the address in East Tennessee? The same address that you paroled out to? The address that we have on file?
Yes.
Could you give me that address, please? Sir, I just need you to tell me.
Can you go ahead and tell me what's going on?
Well, what I'm saying is that it was a mix-up with the paperwork, and you were released 18 months before you were actually supposed to be released. But I need you to confirm the address. Could you read your address to me, please?
1112 West Boulevard.
1112 West Boulevard?
Yeah.
Is that in Knoxville, Tennessee, sir?
No, it's in Johnson City.
It's in Johnson City, Tennessee?
Yes.
So we have an address for you in Knoxville, Tennessee. So your correct address is in Johnson City, Tennessee?
Yes.
Yeah, 1112 West Boulevard, Johnson City, Tennessee.
That's correct. But what's going on, though?
I need you to, well, one more question, sir, real quick before we get to that. Could you confirm your phone number, please? Sir, could you please confirm your phone number for me?
Man, this junk crazy how they call it.
Rico, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just trying to think about all this.
No, everything's going to work out. I just need you to trust me in this.
Something ain't right.
Well, everything's going to be fine. I just need you to, can you confirm your phone number for me, please?
That's my last question. Then I got to ask you a question.
Okay, confirm your phone number for me, please.
Okay. 423.
Yes, sir.
794.
Yes, sir.
0009.
0009?
Yeah.
And this is the phone number that you have, that you put on record, right?
It should be.
I just want to make sure that everything. Okay. I'm just making sure everything is right.
Oh, okay.
And this address that you're at, this is your mother's house?
Yeah.
This is your mother's house. Mm-hmm. Is your mother at home?
Yeah, she looking at me like, what's going on?
She's looking at you right now?
Yeah.
Well, tell her to don't panic. There's nothing really bad going on. Now, this is what we need you to do, sir. The sheriff's department has already been notified, and we need you to report back to the jail, turn yourself in, and you're going to be taken back to Bledsoe, the prison in East Tennessee, no, up near Chattanooga. They're going to take you back into custody and process you back into the system. And in 18 months, we're going to take you back up to the parole board.
Hold up.
Sir, may I finish?
Now, what?
May I finish? What I'm saying is you were released early. You were not supposed to be released until another 18 months. It was a mix-up in the paperwork, and we just need you to turn yourself in. We don't want to make this a big deal, bring too much attention to the issue. I'm sure you can understand our point of view in that. So we just need you to turn yourself in. We don't want any violence or anything like that to take place. Do you have any problems with that, sir? Do we need to arrange for any transportation for you? Do you have somebody that can drive you to the sheriff's department or the nearest parole office?
Ain't nobody got no car over here. You can't drive me nowhere.
So you don't have any transportation? Do they have buses that run through your area? How far is the sheriff's office from you, sir? Do you know?
About 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes? Okay, what we can do, I'm asking you.
Wait a minute now. Hold up.
Yes.
So you telling me
yes,
it's
sir.
a mix-up for 18 months?
Yes, the mix-up is not that it's mixed up for 18 months.
Messed up in the paperwork, though.
That's not very important right now. What's important right now is that you come back into custody. We don't want this to turn into an issue. We don't want this to turn into an issue. We don't want to have to put out a warrant for your arrest or anything like that. Right now, you're not in danger of catching any other charges or anything like that, so we just need you to turn yourself in. I know this is a stressful situation for you, but we need you to turn yourself in before it turns into something. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Man, this shit crazy. This is crazy.
Rico, it's going to work out. In 18 months, we're going to take you back up before the parole board, and you will be given parole. But right now, we need you to turn yourself in.
Nah, you got to come get me.
Well, that's no problem. I'll arrange for the sheriff to come by the house and pick you up in a few minutes. You said it's 30 minutes away?
Well, make sure he knock and don't bust through. Make sure
No. Everybody's aware. Everybody's aware of what's going on. But you have no problem voluntarily turning yourself in.
Let me think about it.
Sir, really, there's not much to think about.
It's a lot to think about.
What do you mean?
I just got home, got settled, been seeing my kid, went to the park.
Yeah.
Got some good relief.
Yeah.
Eating good.
Yeah.
Man.
I understand all of that. I understand exactly what you're saying. But what I'm telling you is this. You were released early. You have to turn yourself in. You have to come back into custody. It's only 18 months. It's only 18 months. And you don't want a situation. Are your kids at the house?
Yeah, they in the back playing.
They're outside playing?
Mm-hmm.
So you might want to go say your goodbyes to them and your girlfriend. Let them know. You got a few minutes.
I ain't said a damn thing right now. I ain't made up my mind yet.
Well, sir, the sheriff, what do you mean you haven't made up your mind?
I ain't made up my mind about
A few minutes ago, you just said you had no problem turning yourself in.
I said I ain't turning myself in. I said you got to come get me.
Well, they're on the way to come and get you. So are you going to be there, or is this going to be a problem? We're trying to handle this peacefully.
Well, I'm going to make sure the press is here, too.
Well, that's no problem. That's no problem. That's no problem. If you want to bring attention to it, that's fine. All I know is it's my job to make sure that you get taken back into custody peacefully and safely. And if you want the press to be there, that's on you. But the press is not going to be able to stop you from being taken back into custody, sir. So that's why we wanted to do this without a lot of fanfare and a lot of attention.
Damn.
I understand that this is stressful to you. I understand. Yeah.
Got to be more careful. Man, ain't no way. You might need to run my name through the system again. Make sure.
We've done that. We've checked it. We've done it. We've done it enough to know.
How many times you do it?
It's not relevant how many times we did it, sir.
Relevant.
It's not relevant how many times we did it. We've done it enough to know that it's you, and we know that we released you early.
Shit, I've been out, what, 3 days?
3 days, yes, sir. 3 days.
Just 72 hours.
Yes, sir. And we got to take you back into custody. In 18 months, you'll be right back in your living room sitting on your couch. In 18 months. All you got to do, come back into custody, continue to do the work that you've been doing, stay out of trouble, and you'll be released in 18 months.
Y'all got me fucked up right now, man. I've been trying to keep it cool. You full of shit.
Sir, I understand.
Take your rabbit ass on and get somebody else. It ain't me. That ain't me.
What do you mean it's not you?
That ain't me.
Sir, the police are 20 minutes away from your house.
This is brother.
So where is Rico?
He at work.
He's at work? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, sir, I'll tell you.
You know
this.
where he work. You got
yes,
the
we
file,
got we do have all the information. We have all the information where he's supposed to be, and the address and the phone
Well,
number.
obviously you didn't have the information. If you asked me the address,
That was just to verify the information. But here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen because I see that you're getting hostile about this. I can understand that, Rico. But here's what's going to happen. In about 20 to 30 minutes, the police are going to pull up to your house. And in the same time frame, the police are going to pull up at the job that you're supposed to be at. And if you're not at either one of those places in 30 minutes, when they pull up, a warrant will be issued for your arrest. And we will have your picture all over the media up there in East Tennessee. Do you want your wife and your kids to see that and your mother to see that? Admittedly, it's our fault. It's our fault. We accept that. But we cannot allow you to be free 18 months early. The citizens of the state of Tennessee will not tolerate that. You have to come back into custody.
You want to tolerate it today?
Sir, I would advise you to calm down. I would advise you to calm down because this
How
seems...
you don't want me to calm and you calling this phone?
Well, I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing my job.
Well, I'm doing my job to protect my brother.
Oh, so we back on that.
You knock on this door, everything gonna be protected.
So we back on that. You're
make
not...
sure you show up. Make sure you
Oh
show
no,
up.
I'm in Nashville.
Don't send the sheriff.
I'm
You
in
show
no,
up.
I'm in Nashville.
what's
So
that?
I'm not gonna go through you.
Yeah,
I'm not
Rachel-
going through this with you.
All of
I'm
y'all
in
show
Nashville.
up. Rachel Jackson, downtown, everybody show
The
up.
full force
The full-
of the
yeah.
state of Tennessee is gonna show up on
I
your
want
doorstep.
The state of treasurer to show up. Everybody show up. Secretary,
You're going back into custody, sir.
janitors, everybody show up. It's gonna be a bad mess. Clean up on the front porch.
So are you making a threat?
I'm just
Are you making a threat?
I'm just saying to you. You can take
So
it how you want.
what kind of person would make a threat with their mother, their wife, and their kids at the house when we called you to try to be honest with you about the mistake that was made?
You must ain't talked to my mama about you saying this. She be threatening you more than I would.
Well,
We both going
this is
in.
not...
Come show up if you want. Show up. We both going in.
Sir, I would hate to have to...
Well, you hate it. We love it. I'm telling you.
I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say, but this is what I will say. This is what I will say. Have you ever heard of Doing Time with Joe podcast? Have you ever heard of that show?
Yeah, I seen that on the YouTube one time. I wanted to see what that was.
Oh, well, I wish you would have checked it out. If you would have checked it out, you would have known, you would have recognized my voice. My name is Joe Baker of Doing Time with Joe podcast, and this has been a prank call, man. We just wanted to call you and see how you was doing. You just got out. We just wanted to call you, see how you was
Hey,
doing,
Joe,
man.
don't be doing that monkey shit to me, man. Don't be doing that little monkey shit, man.
I just wanted to call you, man, to see how you was
Say
doing,
that
you
shit
know.
for the zoo, damn it.
Yeah.
Don't be doing that monkey shit. Shit swinging on vines over here. You had me 31 hot.
Nah, it's just a prank call, brother. Ain't nobody looking for you, man. Ain't nobody looking for you. Enjoy your freedom,
Hey,
man.
boy,
Enjoy
you
your
hell
freedom.
for that. I'm going to come holler at you.
No, you can't come holler at
We're going to
me.
sit down and talk about this one. You got any room on the visitation
Nah.
list?
Hey, man, I appreciate you being a good sport about it, man. I appreciate you being a good sport. You got anything you would like to say to our listeners out there
Hey,
before we
man,
go?
Just the heads up. He with the shit today, y'all. Just the heads
That's what's up. We gonna sign off with that. This has been another episode of Doing Time with Joe. I'm your host, Joe Baker, and I say peace, y'all.